In this demo we are taking a look at the new Boss ME-90 guitar effects pedal. I'm really impressed with this unit, so I'm going to keep the intro short and sweet, but suffice to say, in my opinion, this is excellent value. I think it offers quite a rich feature set, but mainly, and probably most importantly, it's really, really user-friendly and easy to dial in. Excellent sounding tones. Now I've also got 8 patches, some of which I've already used in lessons, and I'll be demoing them later on in this video, but you can download those absolutely free over at the Boss Tone Exchange website, so do go and check those out over there, and that'll hopefully get you started. Now, some feature highlights over here before we start. 11 amp models, 60 effects, 7 of which you can have simultaneously. There's an expression pedal, there's an effects loop, an IR loader, and it also runs on battery power or mains power, which is quite neat. In terms of how I'm recording this, I'm just going direct, so my guitar into this, guitar out of this, and into my audio interface. So you're hearing the preamp modeling that this is capable of as well throughout the whole demo. Let's crack on and check out some tones. So first up, I'm just going to smash through a few presets just to give you a flavour of what you can get out of the box with no tweaking at all. So bank 1, preset 1. I mean, it's very, very affected. Most of the sort of out-of-the-box presets you find are that way. But, I mean, I'm into Jane's Addiction territory with that. So not a bad start at all, right? Next up we got Bank 2, patch 4, really heavy, chuggy sort of tone, isn't it? Very Metallica, I think. That's pretty cool. Bank 3, patch 2. You know, so you know, that is really sort of Texas bluesy sort of stuff, isn't it? But also bit Kinks, isn't it? I like that. Next up, Bank 6 and patch 3. I'm going to tweak that one ever so slightly because the effect level on the delay is pretty... It's very nice, but I literally have just turned the effect level down. So a tiny tweak, you know, can make a big difference. So all these presets are really usable, I found. Next go Bank 7, patch 3. This is cool. I think it's a rotary. You know, so that whole thing. But with the expression pedal, you can affect the speed, right? So I'm in toe position there. If I move it back to heel. So you get that kind of Radiohead thing, you know. There's a really good acoustic sim on this as well. So if I go Bank 8, patch 4, that is really decent. So you get the idea, right? Loads of stuff going on. I want to go through some of the individual effects. So bank 9, patch 1. That's great, isn't it? Love that already. But now I'm going to go into edit mode, and then I'm going to turn all the effects off. So I'm just left with the amp tone now, right? So let's have a quick whiz through some of the effects, shall we? We've got comp FX1. Let's turn that on. One of the things I really like in this is the octave. I'm just going to go for 1 octave. That's great, isn't it? Now, one that I really like is the feedbacker. Basically, if you press and hold it, you get this cool feedback thing happening, right? This is it off. And with it on. That's great. Now, another one that's very cool is tune down. That's normal. If I just nudge it down a touch, we're down into Alice in Chains tuning already. Overdrive and distortion section. Really nice for just boosting the preamp section. Or if you turn the preamp off, you can run through all of those tones. And they're pretty good. I mean, you're not going to be sort of selling your rat pedal or your muff anytime soon, but they give you, a kind of ballpark approximation. Muff. Now if I add a clean preamp, that's the twin combo. You can get an approximation of that tone, can't you, I think? Next up, modulation, or mod. So I've got the harmonist set to a third above, right? Classic harmony, isn't it? And I've got, what have I got? Twin, clean, chat, and then I'm boosting it with the Turbo DS. I haven't really messed around with any of the EQ or any of that sort of stuff. I like the chorus too, and if we use a more higher gain setting, that's cool. But then we add the chorus. Now, EQ, we also have some of the stuff repeated. So you've got boost and delay, and chorus is in there as well, trem, phaser. So you could really stack up quite a few of the modulation pedals together. And you appear to have a few different settings of things here too, because you've got an extra knob for mode. So this is mode 2, mode 1, a little bit more extreme. I mean, bit of fun, isn't it? Then we've got reverb, off and on. Very nice reverb, that's a hall. We've got spring, and we've got a room. Then, what else have we got? Let's have a look at the delay section as well. Let's turn the reverb off. Listen to this. This is just a clean tone on the preamp and the Terra Echo. again, just another really sort of playful one. Oh, we've got Shimmer as well, one of my favourite reverbs. So over to some that I created earlier. I've got some that I've used in some lessons already, actually, and I'll make these available over at the Boss Tone Exchange website. This one was me trying to get like an acoustic sim and the DS1 before the acoustic, right? Which was a Nirvana tune that I did. So the main part is played on an acoustic. So we have this part. And then I put the preamp section on for the dirt, which gives you... which I think is a lot of fun. Now the next two patches, one is clean, one is dirty. The clean one, and I use this for Foo Fighters all my life. And then the other one. So changing between the two would be... really cool. Next one's another Foo Fighters one, Rope. And I think I'm using all the effects for this one. For the next couple, we're going to have a look at some Tom Morello stuff, because this really does pretty much all you need for Tom, including the whammy, which we'll get to. So this patch here is his like chord tone. I've gone for like just a preamp. Now if I hit the modulation, get the phaser. Now the next patch we're going to do Like a Stone. So we've got a clean tone with some reverb. Nice. And then we're going to add some tremolo. It's cool, isn't it? Add a little bit of dirt and turn the trem off. So for the solo, which is awesome, we've got clean preamp, the drive on, we've got some reverb, some delay, and the whammy pedal. Sounds like this. Great, isn't it? Next up, I really like this one for Stone Temple Pilots, Days of the Week. Now, last but by no means least, I'm going to play you out with some Slipknot duality using the preamp and the detune, but I'm also tuning my low E down to D. So we have this. Hope you enjoyed it. See you soon.